Have you ever tried building a website using AI only to end up with something that is amateur and makes you feel more like AI vibe coded? Well, today we are going to fix that. In today's video, I'll show you how to build a landing page that you can use for paid ads using Claude Code, which will look like this in less than 30 minutes. I'm going to walk you step by step through 5 iteration methods that you can use with Claude Code to build a beautiful, stunning, professional looking, fully branded landing page. Even if you have absolutely zero experience using Claude Code or Visual Studio Code, don't worry, by the end of the video, you'll be able to spin up a completely incredible landing pages and push it live to the. Hi, I'm Achyut Ji Ramesh. I'm a performance marketer based out of Kerala. I work as a lead strategist in a marketing agency based out of California called Flying V Group. As I'm trying to catch up with all the AI updates and tools that's all around, I thought why not I record this as a YouTube video and show it to you guys as well so that you can also learn along with me in this AI journey. Watch this video till the end, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to support me. We are going to cover everything in this video, starting from claude.md file, which will act like a system prompt for your project. From there, I'll show you how to install an incredible Claude skill called front-end design skill, and how to set up an automated screenshot loop within Claude Code so that it can review its own work and polish itself to make it much more better. And if there is any website design that you would love to have, then I'll show you how to clone that particular website design for yourself. Finally, we'll sync your code from Claude Code to GitHub and Vercel so that your site is actually live on the internet. We have a ton to cover. You will need pro plan of Claude to begin with. So grab your coffee, open up Visual Studio Code. If you don't have, you need to download it. So let's not waste any time and let's dive right in.
To begin with Claude Code, you first need the Pro version of Claude, in which you will have the Claude Code. The free version does not have Claude Code, so you need to subscribe to Pro version for now. Like I am subscribed to Pro version. Then you need Visual Studio Code. If you don't have any Visual Studio Code, then I would suggest that you download this. I'm using MacBook, so I will download for Mac OS. So once you download this and install it, you will have an interface which looks something like this. On coming onto this, you need to go to extensions, install Claude Code. Like you type in Claude Code and you see Claude Code for VS. You download this and install it, and then you will find an extension like this one. Okay. Now if I close all of this and if I click on folder, I'm right now in audit folder. So I need to create a new folder, which will be open folder. Say new folder, I will create a new folder, website builder. This is my new folder in under which I will create the website for ourselves. Click on open. So right now on the left hand side, I have the file section. And on the right hand side, I will have agents. So to get the agents, you close this one. Close this. I click on open chat. I need to click on this Claude extension, this thing. So once I click it, I'll start a new session. So this on the right hand side, I have a Claude agent, and it's just similar to how we use Claude Code on the desktop app. Now here on the left hand side, I will have all the folders and files. While building any project, the first thing that we need is claude.md file. We need to add our claude.md file for website builder project over here. To explain to you what exactly is this claude.md. Okay, here's the structure that I wanted to explain. So claude.md file will be an input from our end. It's something called similar to system prompt, or let's say manual instruction. When you buy any fridge or TV, you have a manual, right? How exactly to make it work. So that's exactly what claude.md file has. And the second input, there are two inputs that our agent receives. One is from the user, another is from the claude.md file. Claude.md file gives AI agent an understanding about who it is. Hey, you are a lead generation expert. You need to generate leads for this business. This is the background of the business. We need these many leads every single day. You know, that kind of context comes from system prompt, and you need to use LinkedIn to scrape the data, or maybe from the website. All of that information comes from claude.md. And the second input comes from user message. User message is basically the prompt that we give to Claude, asking, hey, you need to generate leads for this particular business, and our ideal customers are this, ideal leads are this. So based on that, Claude AI agent uses the claude.md, understanding about what access it has, what are the tools it can use, what is its experience, what exact role it needs, what are the goals, what are the things, what are the guardrails that it need to keep up in the mind while generating leads for this from this user message. Now I will upload the claude.md file. I'll just drag that over here. And as you can see, claude.md file is nothing but it's a format. It's a markdown file. Markdown file is a format just like PNG, zip, JPEG, PDF, and all that stuff. It's just a well formatted structure used with hashtags, asterisks, and all. It's easy to understand. So to understand what our agent need to do, if you can go through it, you will have a better understanding what exactly is the purpose. Always do first. Always it needs to go to the front end design skill that we'll be adding with as well. Then the reference images, local server, screenshot workflow, all of that. And there are guardrails, brand assets, hard rules. I'll attach this claude.md file to the resources, and you could just download it and add it to your file section as well and follow along with me. And the second step in this process of building a website is to have this front end design skill. So to do that, the first thing that we need to do is, okay, we'll close this MD file, and over here I will add this command called slash plugin marketplace add anthropic Claude Code. It shows that plugin isn't available in this environment, so I think I made a mistake. I should have clicked here, and over here I will click on open chat. I typed slash plugins, so I clicked on this one, and then I manage plugins. So now it's loading marketplaces. Delete this. It says that I'm glad that this error happened. So I basically took delete this particular chat, create a new session. And if I type in plugin now over here, manage plugins. Now we have all the plugins over here. This is Claude's plugin. So I'll install this. Since I want this skill globally across all the projects, I will click on install for you, then install. Yes, so it's installed now. So now we will return back to this project that we are working on. And this is the claude.md file. As you can see over here, front-end design skill. This is the skill that we just installed. Now you come back here. Before I do this, so now I will create a new folder in which I'll add the brand assets of our company, brand assets. I'll add the brand assets of our company that I work for, like the Flying Bee group. So I'll just drop down our assets that I had downloaded previously. So I found it. So I'll just drop down this over here. This is the brand guidelines. And then I will export the logo. So the logo has all the different type of logo that we have over here. And then we have the brand guidelines as well. So I'll start by saying that with this very simple prompt, okay? I'll start by saying, hey, I'm going to run a Google Ads. And for that, I need to build a landing page for Flying V Group. And this particular Flying V Group's landing page will be specifically focused on 3 services: SEO, GEO, and Google Ads. I am attaching all the resources that you might need. So I'll attach the brand guidelines over here. This is brand guidelines. And I'll also attach brand logo as well. So now it becomes easier so I've selected the logo and brand guidelines. So I'll add this instruction as well, where it says that first inspect all logo variations in the logo suite folder. Choose the most appropriate logo for each part of the website based on the background color and available space. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Okay, plot 5 is not available. So I'll just go away from that. So I'll select this again, copy, and it will select Opus. I'll also make sure that I'll change it to bypass permissions, because I don't want to keep on clicking on to allow. Yes, that's fine. I want it to take its own decision. I have been doing it for a while now. I haven't gotten much of a issue out of it, but yeah, it's up to you. If you want to do that, please do it. Go forward with it. So here we go. Claude has built the website for us. Confirmed. It says that it has front-end design skill is available right now, and it started to build the website that we had requested in the previous conversation. So all animations remain transform opacity only. It followed all our guidance, the brand design and brand assets. Then this is the website that it has built. And please note that this is in the local hosting right now, which means that it's in my computer and you cannot access it. And we will make it accessible to everyone as well. So right now I'll just copy this, and here we go. This is the website. Such an amazing website. Look at this. It follows all the brand guidelines, all the companies that we have worked with. I mean, we can modify the content as well. No question about it. And based on our instruction, this particular landing page is specifically for SEO, GEO, and Google Ads. The content looks solid. The color, the clickable buttons, like all this popping up, all this send me my plan. Great. In spite of me not sharing anything about the content as well, the content looks solid. And honestly, this website or this landing page looks almost the same of what we have right now. If your last marketing agency, all of this is from Flying V Group. If I just type in Flying V Group, look at this, like all these brands that we have worked with, see, it looks almost the same, bro. Like all these brand guidelines and everything, it's followed almost the same. Look at this. You can hardly differentiate between this and that. Amazing. So this is the best that you can get right now, right? Is what you are expecting. But let me tell you something, few more things that I need to tell you, because these are such a great things that you can work on at the moment. Here comes our third feature that I want to talk about, that is temporary screenshot. If you see over here, you see it's temporary screenshots. If I click on this, these are section wise full page. Right now it's tall one, bottom part, mobile version, review hero page. These are the screenshots. Review results. These are the results that we have gotten for our clients. Review full page, review mobile. So you have screenshots of each of the platform in each of the devices, each of the sections, hero images and all that stuff. So if you've read through the claude.md file, there's a particular section for screenshot workflow, which basically means that instead of us giving feedback to agent after every prompt, okay, change this, and then once it does that, you have to add another change. So you have to keep on iterating to with the changes with your feedbacks. Instead of doing that, if you share one of the website or landing page as a reference, agent is capable enough to take screenshot for each of the section and compare. So which will make your work much more easier. So that is what this screenshot workflow has to do with in the landing page development. Now I want to change the theme of how we want to present ourselves. I will try to get it in a maybe technical way or a funky manner. Or let's say that I want to have a website which looks like this. Like, I'm not sure how well it can replicate, but I would definitely give it a shot. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is take a screenshot of the entire page. I will take the screenshot using, so I have an extension called Go Full Page. So that helps us take the screenshot of the entire page. So I took that, added the screenshot. The screenshot that I have received, I'm adding it over here. So we have the screenshot now. Now on this one, I'll just say that here is the screenshot. Here's the screenshot. I will type in this screen capture. All right. And all I have to do is click on continue, and I'll say bypass permissions. So when I click on bypass permissions, it will no longer keep asking questions. It takes time when you start the first prompt. Its initial build takes time, but to iterate something, to change the content or anything, it's quite easy and won't take much of a time. So if you go to settings and click on Claude, you'll see Claude Code allow dangerously skip permissions. Once you tick that, you'll be able to get access to the bypass permissions settings. Yeah, it's dangerous. I just need to let you know. But I personally have never faced any issue with this so far. Now I'm adding this prompt in which I'm asking it to change this Clay's website animation in terms of Flying Bee Group's brand guidelines and a logo. So as you can see over here, this is Clay's website and it is completely hosted on my local server. Now I want an exact replica of a Flying Bee Group with Flying Bee Group's content, landing page with focusing on SEO, GEO, and Google Ads, but with their brand guidelines. So I click on this. Now, as per our instruction, changing the text from brand guidelines, extracting the brand guideline, then it reviewed all the PNG files, the logos that we have shared, the colors and type, logos, voice, all of it. The copy is also getting created. So right now it's in the process of creating the same replica of that particular landing page with Flying V Group's brand guidelines. Okay, now it has built the final version of the landing page. So I click here just to see the landing page. Okay, this is how it looks. It has replicated some of the elements that was in the Clay. Okay, this is how the clay.com looks to have, and this is how our website has been built based on its inspiration, right? Like these boxes and all, it's in there. Now the last and final component that we have on our this process of building the website is getting inspiration from other website for individual components, like for hero image or maybe for the background. For to do that, I am visiting this page called 21st.dev, which has a lot of inspiration for maps, hooks, heroes, and all. As you can see here, many ideas that you can use for your particular landing page. So for the hero section, what I will do is I'll pick some, let's say maybe I'm planning to take this one, like track the journey. It has some cinematic look. So to do that, I'll just copy this copy prompt here, which is login. I like this one. It says silent precision. I'll copy this. There's a very pixelated and a wow factor in this. So I'll just copy this prompt, say that, can you use this prompt right behind the hero section of this particular landing page? And then I'll paste the prompt that we had copied and then say go. Okay, so it worked on it. Now let's see, it's verified and live on localhost. Okay, it's pixelated, but not that great. Yeah, maybe that effect is right here, but it's not showing up as much as I expected. But I guess you got an idea of how to work around this, and you can keep on testing with different background images, scroll methods, and all of that. You can copy those from here, this, and then paste it over there. So it gives you an idea of how to build new landing pages with different custom designs, and you can eventually sell, right? Now the question is, how would you make this landing page accessible to everyone? Right now, this is hosted on your local host, so no one else in the internet would be able to access it. Now, how would you do it? We do it using two tools. That is, one is GitHub. You will move all these codes that you have on your local host to GitHub, where it will be stored. And from GitHub, it will be moved to the Vercel, which will eventually help you to deploy it to the internet and people will be able to access it. So now I'm in GitHub. In GitHub, I click on this new button and it will help me to create new repository. I'll name it as website builder, YouTube. Okay, I'll click on create repository. I'll not add any description because this is just sake of this. And this is our GitHub repository name. I'll just copy this and then go to VS Code. I'll clear this conversation. Okay, I'll say that, hey, this website looks good. Now I want to move this website to our domain. To do that, I want you to move all the code to GitHub and push all the codes to a new repository in GitHub called this, so that we make it live. Push this. So once you log into vercel.com, you will find the interface like this. You click on add new, create a new project. You would be able to import the GitHub repository that we have just created, website builder YouTube. I'll just click on import this and then click on deploy this project. Now the deployment begins, deploy logs, and it got deployed. Now we have our website deployed, continue to dashboard. So if I want to check how this looks, I'll just click on continue to dashboard. It's deployed. Now if I click on the deployment, I'll just can click here. So if I click on the domain right now, I click here. Now it's live. Anyone can access this website right now, right? This website is completely live and accessible to everyone. Now, if I have to make it to my custom domain, right now it's vercel.app. I go to deployment, click here. Sorry, I will go to domains. This particular thing, I'll click on edit, add an existing domain, or I can buy a new one. Once I do that, I can make it and connect to this particular website. It's very simple. I'll not do it right now because the website or the domain that I have is for different purposes. So I stop myself from doing that. But that's how you make things live. But another thing is that, let's say that tomorrow you want to make certain changes or you want to add a new service to this particular landing page. How would you do that? So when you, let's say on this particular page, I want to say that get my free growth, click clear conversation. I want to make this button to blue. Can we do that, please? And show that to me in localhost before making it live. The LNSS college. So it's live right now. If I click here, let's see if it made it to blue. Yes, it made it blue. But if I check on the website that we have, which is live, I refresh this. Is it live? No, it's still green. So how would I move this to that blue change that I made to the button? How would I move to the live one? So now I'll ask, can you move this change to the GitHub repo? And once that is moved, that's when it will be reflecting on the live page as well. So on GitHub, when I click on the commits, I see that make Hero City button blue is now live and committed. And so is like on the Vercel deployments. If I click on deployments, you see that first it got blocked because it was being sent from a different email ID of mine. So I just corrected it using Claude and now it's in the production. Now, if I refresh this live button, a live landing page, it should be blue. It's blue. So finally, we created a landing page using Claude AI agent. We made all the different changes that we wanted to have on a landing page, designed it with a custom landing page from different elements taken from different websites and built it based on what we wanted and deployed it using Vercel as well. So yeah, this is how you can use Claude AI agent to build website and deliver. So if you're someone who is just starting out, then I would suggest that yeah, start with the pro version of Claude and you'll be able to access Claude Code to build many landing pages. So once you reach a point where you want to keep on building landing pages or provide that as a service, then you can start to get access for Claude Max subscription.
If you learned anything from this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. So if you're someone who would like to learn more about Claude skill, then I would suggest that you watch this video in which I explain step by step how you can create Claude skills specific to your work and optimize the efficiency of your work. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.